I present about the comparative analysis of use of expression presented between senior and junior among college students in Korea and Japan. First, I will talk about introduction. The current study seeks to understand the difference between Korean and Japanese by analyzing expression used in the real world. Discuss of Korean and Japan college students. Gratitude expressions were selected for consideration in current study because they can emerge in different forms when used in the real world. For example, a typical gratitude expression in Japanese is arigato. That means thank you. But in certain situations, sumimasen, that means I'm sorry, which is an upright expression, may be used to display the feeling of gratitude. Such Japanese gratitude expression analyzed in conjunction with the feeling of gratitude with discuss of the same situation that involve Korean gratitude expressions clearly demonstrated the difference between the two languages. For example, A is lady, B is rental, college student. A said, please take care of the contract document that we just discussed. He said, okay, noted. The other situation at the landlady's home. He said, I brought the document here. I said, oh really? You came all the way here to bring it. Thank you. What can be understood in the verb Korean and Japanese discussed is that although sumimasen, that means I'm sorry in Japanese is generally used as a typical upright expression. It can also be used as a gratitude expression depending on the situation. Korean speakers use the typical gratitude expression, 고마워요. That means thank you. Next, I will talk about recent research. There has been extensive research on expression of gratitude in Japanese. For example, studies on gratitude expressions such as Kumatoria, 1988, Kumatoria, 1994, and Miyakawa, 1994, focus on situations in which Japanese upright expressions can be used to display gratitude. Using Brown and Levin's 1987 Speech Act theory, Kumatoria explained that sumimasen, that means I'm sorry, or typical Japanese upright expression can be used as gratitude expression. Miyakawa 1994 pointed out that Japanese people often use the upright expression even in situations that do not warrant upright. Overseas 1994 pointed to difference among gratitude expressions within Japanese and Korean, as well as the differences between Japanese gratitude expressions and Korean gratitude expressions. For example, the study noted that in Japanese gratitude expression and upright expressions from an internal-external relationship, but no such relationship exists in Korea. Next, I will talk about research method. 14 college students, each from either Japan or Korea, were recruited for the survey used in the current study. The two groups comprised 7 women each. And the survey was conducted between March 2014 and June 2015. The average of the Japanese college students was 20.2 years, and then of their Korean counterparts was 21.3 years. One of these focus areas of the analysis in the current study was the psychological factors when survey responses used qualitative expressions. For this reason, the survey used in the current study utilized the psychology test and discuss completion test. The following will describe the PT and the DCT used in the study to investigate data. The following, this means PT survey method. This survey was developed by reference Wu and Yong to establish the following 4 questions regarding the psychological state of the speakers. One is, do you feel gratitude toward the other person? Number 2 is, do you feel a sense of gratitude toward the other person? Number 3, do you feel that you have convenience in the other person? Number 4, do you feel intimated to the other person? DCT method is that in the current study, the relationship between the subject and the other person to whom the feeling of gratitude is expressed was categorized in that of inside and outside. Inside refers to the relationship within the same academic department or extracurricular, while outside signifies the relationships with people in different academic department or different extracurricular. These relationships were in turn divided to those of more senior and more junior students, and further into the gender of the speaker and the listener. The following excepts from the DCT and the PT surveys. DCT surveys method is that let's assume that you are in the following discuss situation. What would you say to the other person? Please answer with the expression that you would most naturally use if it were an actual situation. If you would not say anything in that situation, for example, situation is that you could not make it important spaces. Later, you visit a more senior college student to whom you are close to ask about what was discussed during the class. For example, discuss is that you are a 10 classes yesterday, right? Senior college students say, yes, I was. You say, please tell me what was she said in the class from yesterday. Senior class students say, okay, here there are many notes from the classes. Each survey is that 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1 is, do you feel gratitude toward the other person? Number 2, do you feel a sense of pride toward the other person? Number 3, do you feel that you have inconvenience to the other person? Number 4, do you feel intimated to the other person? I will talk about the result in this study. Table 1 and Table 2 display the type of negative expression used by Japanese and Korean college students, as well as the way in which these gratitude expression appeared, organized by the 4 PT cases mentioned in the research method. Look at this table 1. Types and aspects of appearance of gratitude expressions in Japanese. Types, there are 4 types, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Number 1, feeling, when feeling gratitude, that is 51.9%. Number 2, when feeling or sense of obligation is 29.5%. Number 3, when feeling that the other person has been inconvenienced is 15%. Number 4, when feeling intimated to the other person is 4.6%. In Korean, typeset aspect of appearance of gratitude expression is that number 1, when feeling gratitude is 77.3%. Number 2, when feeling a sense of surprise is 15.3%. Number 3, when feeling that the other person has been inconvenienced is 1.7%. When feeling intimated to the other person is 5.7%. Finally, I will talk about the conclusion in this survey. Based on the survey result, the Korean and Japanese college students exhibit the following differences in terms of gratitude expression. First, the Japanese and Korean college students use the different types of gratitude expressions in the PT cases. That is, in gratitude and a sense of apologize, but Korean college students use the gratitude expressions in 70% of all cases when feeling gratitude. Second, the Korean college students use the five types of expression indicated their intention to buy a meal, tea, or coffee in turn to display their feeling of gratitude. Meanwhile, the Japanese college students use the gratitude expression indicated that they will buy the other person something in return. Third, when they were helped by a more senior college student to whom they are close, the Japanese college students felt they had inconvenienced the other person in 14% of the cases, but the Korean students rarely felt the same under their situation. That's my survey in this case. Thank you so much, Mr.